Hey, how's it going, everyone? Well, as most of you know by now, the Revival requested their release from WWE earlier this week. Fightful first reported that there was concern in the company about them wanting to be let go or leaving the company. They not going to be able to be released anytime soon because, as Ryan Satin reported on Pro Wrestling Sheet, they still have some time on their contracts, and we're not exactly sure how many months or how many years they have left. One source told me that they are going to be around for at least until next year, but I couldn't get an exact date on their contract situation. Also, Pro Wrestling Sheet reports that the team was not happy by the little time and respect that has been given to the entire tag team division. Specifically, they weren't only upset about their status in the company, but they're also upset about lack of promos, backstage segments, and overall direction of the division. For longtime fans out there, you probably remember the late 80s and early 90s. That's when tag team division, that was basically when the last time WWE really gave serious consideration to the tag team division. In the 90s is when it started to fade. The Attitude Era, there was, some focus given, but nothing like the late 80s with teams like Demolition and the Heart Foundation and the Rockers, Legion of Doom. Those teams, they were, in some cases, in some house shows, they would be the main event. And they're far away from that now. It's also been reported that the feelings, basically what happened last Monday with the Revival is feelings boiled over. There's been unhappiness for a while. And immediately after their match, they were still in their gear. They asked to be released, but it was denied. And at this point, WWE is not known for just letting people go. Look at Neville, for example, who sat out for almost a year after walking out in October 2017. He was finally granted his release in August of 2018. Rey Mysterio was another one. In his last stint, he was also held to his contract, and in some cases they'll even extend the contract. If you're out injured, they'll just tack that time onto your contract because legally they can do that. Where would the Revival go if they eventually get released, or when their contracts are due? A lot of people are speculating All Elite Wrestling. They're friends with the Young Bucks. They've been teases on social media. All Elite also said that they want to put more emphasis and focus on tag team wrestling and treat it seriously. So maybe that's something that will happen next year, but right now it seems very, very unlikely, and we'll just have to see what happens. Maybe WWE will clean their act up, and maybe they'll, convince the Revival that it's worth staying. But I don't know. Time will tell. We'll see what happens this Monday, and we'll provide updates as soon as we get them. Thanks for checking out this video, and remember to subscribe and like this video and check out other videos on this channel. Thanks.